All right, so you are moving to Portland, Oregon. You're coming to check things out, and you need to figure out where to stay. We're having a lot of clients show up and they're staying in the wrong place, really far from where they want to be. So this video will teach you exactly where you need to be staying when you come to Portland, Oregon. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Ray Wilkey
and Jesse Ray Dow,
and we are the Real Agent Now group right here in the Portland Metro. If this is your first time to this channel, you want to learn everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and where you need to stay, make sure you tap that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We do have dozens of people calling each and every month, and we absolutely love it. And we want to help you find the right spot to stay. But in order to do that, you got to reach out and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. We do have a lot of people calling and they're showing up, and we want to really just go over the entire Portland Metro of where you need to be staying according to the area you want to be looking at. We don't want you driving forever, first of all. And second of all, you need to feel the vibe of the areas that you're wanting to live in. So first of all, we're gonna start downtown Portland. Jesse, let's talk about where to stay there.
If you're looking to stay in the Northwest Alphabet District, I highly recommend staying at Northrop Station. This is going to be really close to 23rd Avenue, Slabtown, and a lot of great other things. If you're looking to stay in proper downtown, you can stay anywhere around Pioneer Square. There's lots of options, whether it's Embassy Suites, Hilton's, Kempton Hotel Properties. So lots of great options for you downtown Portland, Northwest Portland, Nob Hill area. The thing I really love about staying in Northwest Portland is the fact that it's so walkable up there. You can go right up to 23rd Avenue. You got miles of restaurants, shops, bars, really cool boutique clothing stores. And if you're staying downtown, you have great shopping. Tax-free here in Oregon, so you have a lot of great shopping. Food scene is amazing, and the entertainment is untouchable. Okay, so you think Northeast Portland might be your vibe. One of the places that we actually really think is a cool place to stay is either at the Tiny House Hotel over on Northeast Alberta.
Oh my gosh, so just leaving the school bus and Jesse spotted this. It's a Tiny House Hotel. Well, we didn't want to pay for the tour, so I'm just gonna lift you up over the fence. Ready?
Or Kennedy School, which is owned by McMinnon. So it's a brewery. They have soaking tubs there. They got really cool live music. Also, they got killer cigar lounge if you're into that, whiskey rooms. So lots of great, cool, funky little things. The thing I love about all of those areas is that it's really close to Southeast Portland, and it's very centralized as well to downtown Portland, Vancouver. So if you're looking to move to any of those areas, this is an amazing place to stay. So if Southeast is your thing, the one thing I will say is there's not a lot of hotel options in Southeast Portland, but what there is a lot of Airbnbs to choose from. And the thing is this is gonna give you a true indication of what it's like to live in those neighborhoods, engulf yourself in the community, as well as the all the fun things that there are to do around Southeast Portland, whether it's the Hawthorne District, Richmond, Belmont, Kearns, the list goes on and on and on. But these are where two of the top foodie neighborhoods are located, and there's just so many great things to do, and the nightlife is absolutely amazing. And when you are looking at these short-term rentals in Southeast Portland, I would highly recommend to stay inside of 39th Avenue, or it's now called Cesar Chavez Boulevard, but I'm old school, so definitely look to stay inside that, and you want to stay between East Burnside and Southeast Powell. So moving a little bit further south, if you are looking to move into the south suburbs of Portland, there are some great spots to stay right along the South Waterfront, whether it's South Waterfront over there at the River Place Inn or one of the Hyatt places right there. There's a lot of great restaurants, shops, and it's really new and upcoming at the South Waterfront. The tram is right there, so you can take a tram ride up to OHSU, Dornbecker's Children's Hospital. But I would say that the thing that I love about that is you can hop right on the trolley in South Waterfront and take it all the way into downtown Portland or up in the Northwest Nob Hill area. So there's everything that you need right outside of that area, and it's very, very friendly to somebody that doesn't have a car while they're here in town.
All right, we got to show you the goods now where we're at. One of the coolest hotels. J-Dow's gonna fill you all in about this spot.
So say you want to move to Lake Oswego and you want to know what it's like to really, really live in this city. Right behind me is the Lakeshore Inn. This place books up. It's very affordable, but if you can see right there, they got a killer pool outside. So in the summertime, it's absolutely stunning out here. Your kids can go swimming. You can go, you know, when you can go right next door to Stickman Brewing and have a frosty brewski, you know, and then also right across the street to the north, you got this beautiful square. You got Holy Taco, you got St. Honore, you got Salt and Straw down here. So many great things to explore and find and really engulf yourself with that lifestyle of Lake Oswego. You also got the Saturdays market right here during the nice season. So yeah, if you want to stay in Lake Oswego, I check out Lakeshore Inn. There's also a few other spots out towards at the end of Cruise Way. And then out there is even great too, because you have one of Jackson and I's favorite spots, El Jefe's over there.
Okay, so right behind me is Boone's Ferry. That is one of the main roads in Lake Oswego running east-west here. And we're coming up on this shopping center, so we're on the west end of the lake. Really popular shopping center right here. And it's got one of my favorite restaurants, Jefe. Incredible Mexican cuisine. Plus it's got a Zupans market. This place is packed all the time. Living right around this area is super desirable, and it's a little more cost effective as well.
You got Audrey Tram is another great restaurant you can check out, but the walkability is really good, and it's a great spot if you want to go south or further out west. But speaking of the south, there are some great spots down in Wilsonville that you can stay at. You know, I'd say the walkability isn't that great, but it will allow you to see what the city's really like to live down in those southern parts. So I will say, if you are wanting to stay in that Wilsonville area, another great option is if you want to stay in Tualatin, is the Grand Hotel. It's a great independent hotel, and it's right next to Bridgeport Village. And this is a place that I highly recommend that you would stay, is if you're going to be wanting to live in that south quadrant of Portland. But you know, moving out to the west side, you got Beaverton, Tigard, Hillsborough, Aranco Station. There's a lot of great hotels to stay at. You know, if you want to stay in Aranco Station, or if you want to be close to Tanasbourne with great walkability, I would highly suggest like the Aloft Hotel. It's a great funky little hotel. It's a corporation, but they have so many fun live music events, and you can walk anywhere pretty much, or jump on the Max and come right into Portland. And if you want more of that urban Beaverton feel, and you want to be by where all the Beaverton food carts are, you could stay at any of the hotels right there on Beaverton Hillsdale Highway or Canyon Road.
All right, so you're coming here to try and find the place to live, but you're also, you know, you maybe have a day or two extra and you want to go see some other stuff. We're going to talk about things that are, you know, within an hour, 2 hours away that you can go check out.
First place that a lot of people always want to go check out when they're here is the coast. And the reason why is because it's only an hour and a half from Portland to drive over there. A couple places we'd highly recommend is Cannon Beach. It's a super cool, quaint little town. It's very walkable. They have tons of restaurants, shops, breweries, wine tasting rooms, lots of things to do, extremely family friendly. But to the south, about 5-10 miles, is a little town called Manzanita. It's like a mini Cannon Beach, but they have this killer little inn that I absolutely love called the Manzanita Inn. And right next door is this killer little bar restaurant called the Sand Dunes. I absolutely love it. Their oysters are amazing. But those are two amazing places to go to on the Oregon coast that are right outside of Portland that you can get to within an hour and a half.
And I will add to that, because we go to the coast for day trips all the time, but if you're gonna be staying, I would highly recommend Lincoln City. That's got a fun downtown. Rockaway Beach is probably one of our favorites. And then Pacific City is actually one that you can drive on the beach. So you can take your vehicle out there. There's Pelican Brewery right there, and there's actually a hotel spa right there. It also has this like 500-foot dune that you can hike up, run down. I've actually seen whales from hiking up there out into the ocean, so those are great spots.
Maybe the coast isn't your thing and you want to really explore the Columbia Gorge. It's world-class windsurfing, kiteboarding, all those fun things that have to do with water and wind. And out there, the town that everyone dies to see and loves is called Hood River. Now, this is going to come as a surprise to you, but the best place to stay out there is the Best Western Hood River. You can look it up. It has thousands of reviews, and they're all between 4 and 5 stars. But on the way out there, you can stop and see Multnomah Falls. It's amazing. And if you wanted to go a little bit further to the east, you could actually go to the Dalles. But in Hood River, you got tons of wineries, tons of iconic breweries like Full Sail, Freem. You know, the list goes on and on, but they have amazing wind, so they can recycle the energy out there. And they also have amazing water qualities because the water runs right off of Mount Hood. It's fresh glacial water that makes the best brewskis. Speaking of brewskis, if you want to go to another iconic place in Oregon, Bend is by far one of the coolest places to go. It's about 3.5 hour drive outside of Portland, but you have amazing brewskis. You have amazing outdoor activities. You got Mount Bachelor, so you can go skiing, snowboarding. You got the Cascade Lakes, so if it's summertime, you got thousands of lakes to go exploring. You can float the river right through downtown. There's killer places to stay. I highly recommend staying at the Oxford Inn. It's right downtown, extremely walkable. You can also go over to the Old Mill District. There's lots of little restaurants and shops down there. They have a concert series in the summertime. But Bend is also known for world-class golfing. You have like, you know, Pronghorn, Brasada Ranch, which is actually in Redmond. So if you wanted to fly over there, you could actually fly into the Redmond airport, go stay at Brasada Ranch. They have epic spa, outdoor killer pool for your kids. And the community is so much fun. They have really fun outdoor fire pits and lots of things to do for the family.
All right, so that's lots of places to stay and lots of cool things to do. But again, you got to reach out to us to find that perfect area that maybe you're thinking about living or want to go see. And in order to do that, you've got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.